Hello everyone, Dreammaster back again with some more farming simulator. Now, a lot of you may be wondering, what is really the difference in any of the crops? There's so many different crop types, but no one really knows the difference. Neander over here in my lawnmower. Okay, so this is wheat, and wheat, barley, oats, and canola are basically the same thing. If we look at the price, oat is quite a bit more. Like wheat and barley are mostly there because they have low prices, but they also make straw. So if we go down to the straw, it's not much, but you can also use it for animal bedding. Oat, yeah, the cereal factory loves it, all that, yeah. Canola, better. Yeah, sorghum still low. We're not talking about olives and grapes today. Sunflower very high. These two are the ones I always go with, but mostly soybeans because I don't need the extra attachment. Then there's corn and potatoes. I'm not sure if the potato actually planted, so just know that they're about the same as sugar beets. You can also cut sugar beets, and somehow that makes them more profitable. Cotton, it takes the longest to grow, basically. Then there's sugar cane. I forgot to plant that, but yeah, it's still the same as these. You can make sugar out of it as a production too. Then there's oilseed radish, which I've never actually really experimented with, but I'm pretty sure you have to mow it, and then it fertilizes your field for you. And that's the only purpose of it. So I'm just going to mow it right now since I don't really know how to actually harvest it. So I'm going to mow it and see if that works. In my opinion, grass is the most versatile of all the crops, because you can feed it to sheep, you can have it as decoration, you can sell it directly, you can make it into bales, silage. Maybe you have to plow it, I don't know, cultivate it. And then all I know is it fertilizes your field, I'm pretty sure. Cotton actually takes the longest to grow with 6 stages, while grass has 3, and other crops have more or less stages depending on the crop. Another difference is what month they can be planted in. Turn the seasonal growth back on and look at the time chart. You can see the planting season in green and the harvest season in yellow. Well, orange. So we harvest potatoes at this time in September, and we plant barley in this time. So here's the chart. Just gonna go through it. I don't actually know how to harvest the oil seed, so I'm just gonna let it decay. Yes, this is 15,000 times speed, and this is actually a spoiler, I guess, because I'm gonna be reviewing it in the next mod review. Just look at the sun and the moon. It's crazy how fast this is. Grass doesn't wither, by the way, which is actually contrary to how grass works. Because in the winter, it turns yellow or orange and then just dies, basically. So, let's just, wait right here and just wait for the crops to just wither. This is going to be in a time. Okay, that should be good, right? Withered. What? Okay, you know what? I give up with this. Apparently, wheat, barley, oats, and canola are impervious to time. They never wither, apparently. So something else that I forgot to mention about potatoes and sugar beets. They sell for a lot less, but they have a lot more quantity. Like, let's say what you would get for wheat, like, let's say 1,000 liters, you get 2, 3, 4,000 liters of sugar beets, but they sell individually for less per 1,000 liters. If it was me, I'd stick to grass because it never withers. You can make bales and like very expensive silage out of it, and you only need to plant it once. But what I'm noticing is everything in this field is actually perfectly fertilized. I'm not sure if that's because I accidentally fertilized it what would be about 4 years ago in the game, and it just hasn't caught up with time itself. But what I think is you maybe plant the oil seed anywhere in the field and it fertilizes it within a certain radius. So you need to plant a few strips on the side and all that, but I don't know. So this has been Dreammaster. Sorry I couldn't do all of them, like sugar cane and poplar and stuff like that, but like these are all the individual I guess you would say starter crops. Though stuff like cotton and sugar beets and potatoes take a lot more money to get into than wheat and especially grass. Grass is some of the cheapest, especially with that cheap lawnmower mod. But anyways, this has been Dreammaster, and I'll see y'all next.